Aloha, this is Sky, your soulful progressive with FNN-Feminist News Network, the feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Sky in the Rainbow Room. Alright, giving you that soulful news you need, yes indeed. And if you haven't told a friend to share and subscribe today and get it the soulful way, please do. Alright, so what do I want to talk to you about today? Tulsi Gabbard. And keeping you informed with the smear campaign that's hitting her hard from the left and the right because she was invited on Morning Joe the other day. Now, what I'm going to do is let you take a look at what this woman, Casey Hunt, she looked kind of rough. I know it was early in the morning, but Tulsi was looking great. And how she basically told her, you know, what about Russia? And Tulsi laid it to her. Tulsi asked her back, what do you know? When it came to Assad. And then when Mika was trying to back up her man, she just made herself look like a fool too, because when Tulsi gave that look, like, you could say whatever you want. It was priceless. Let's take a look and then discuss. All right.
Did she ask you why you met with Assad?
No, she didn't. But we had a discussion about that, and she recognized why I met with him and agreed with that meeting, because she knows how important it is that we be willing to meet with adversaries or potential adversaries, not just our friends.
Do you think Assad is our enemy?
If we are serious about the pursuit of peace.
Do you think Assad is our enemy?
Assad is not the enemy of the United States, because the Syria pose a direct threat to the United States.
What do you say to Democratic voters who watched you go over there, and what do you say to military members who have been deployed repeatedly in Syria, pushing back against Assad?
People who have been deployed to Syria have been there focused on their mission, which has been to defeat ISIS. Our troops have not gone to Syria to wage yet another costly, destructive regime change war. And many troops I hear from express frustration at the fact that our country continues to wage senseless, costly regime change wars, followed by nation-building missions, leading to situations like we see in Afghanistan. So many examples of our troops being deployed, their lives put on the line, without understanding what the clear mission or objective is and how that mission actually serves the security of the American people in the United States.
Which I think a lot of Americans would agree with you there. But again, going back to Assad is not an enemy. Is he an adversary of the United States?
We have to look to who poses a threat to the United States and the American
I understand that, but there are a lot of people who don't pose a direct military threat to the United States who consider themselves to be adversaries of the United States. Vladimir Putin poses or considers America to be an enemy. We consider Russia to be an adversary. I'm just asking, do you consider Assad to be an adversary of the United States?
When I look at whether it's Syria or Turkey or Russia or China or other countries in the world, I look at what are their interests, and are their interests counter to our interests.
So what would you say he is to the United States? If you cannot say that he's an adversary or an enemy, what is Assad to the U.S.? What is the word?
You can describe it however you want to describe it.
I want to know how you describe it.
My point is that whether it is Syria or any of these other countries, we need to look at how their interests are counter to or aligned with ours.
Are interests aligned with ours?
What are Assad's interests?
Assad seems interested in the slaughter primarily of his own people, in part. I mean, how does that line up? Survival, yes.
Exactly.
Well, he also
and he seems to be willing to go to great ends to do that.
He also uses weapons of mass destruction on
adversary
as well.
I
mean, we can talk about all these things. My point here is...
Is it important to talk about these things? That he uses chemical weapons on his own people?
Of course, of course. It's important to talk about how our military is being used, what it is costing them, what it is costing the American people, and whether or not those missions, those objectives serve the security of the United States and the American people.
Craziness. I know that's right. But she said it right and set him straight. I know that's right. Tulsi came back in the most polite way that she could with aloha, because that's the way she is. Now, you know that none of those people on that panel was aware of the debt that our troops make in regards to giving back with their service. They are the last ones that want to talk why war instead of why not. Because she was saying that she is serious about ending war. Did anybody understand that? Did anybody get that? No, they are not military. I'm not military. But I'm going to tell you something. I understand. I don't want no war as a mother, as an artist, as an activist, and foremost as a mama. I don't want to worry about my baby's generation and the generations after, because it does matter. And because she is the most formidable candidate at this moment, yes, I said it, she is the right one. Because none of them are talking policy. They're talking platitudes. You can't get Al Sharpton to try to tell me anything about Cory Booker, because I'm not going to listen, because I know that he worked with Betsy DuVall and stole all that money that that Facebook guy gave him for those schools and threw them into charter schools and handpicked those kids to put in there. My word, I know you understand that. Now, look for more of these smears to come, because this ain't the only one. Oh, she ain't done. But if she keeps answering it the way she does, if she keeps working that camera the way she works it, because I saw the way Mika was looking at him, she could have went right on her. Hate her. And then Casey Hunt, girl, please. Please. Your sources aren't even right. You don't look right. Your sources aren't right. Get it together, girl. You know, instead of trying to go after that MSNBC job, why don't you try to go for the one at the Intercept and tell some real news? I said it. Now, you know they have quit. A reporter has quit from MSNBC because they said they were warmongers, because they said he was tired of hearing them talk about and building up and treating everybody as either they're for the war or for the deep state and the industrial complex, or they're for the people, and they're acting like the government is against the people, because the people aren't for war. The people are for Medicare for all. We for taking care of our debts, saving our mortgages. You know, what's wrong with wanting that and bringing back unions so we can get retirements and pensions again? That's what I'm talking about, friend. Now, in this era of hate, you cannot let the media manipulate. That's why you gotta stay strong to what is right and get out there and watch some independent news tonight. I know that's right. And if you agree with me, leave a message below. Comment if you want to. And contact me at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and Facebook page of the same name. And you know I'm on Patreon and doing that Soulful Progressive on Twitter. Alright. Now, I got PayPal, Feminist News Network. It's PayPal me at Feminist News Network. And to donate. Alright, thanks for that. And if you want, contact me. I'm still looking for reporters. We need to hit it up in DC when I get there. Alright. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. And, like I said, we better watch out. And know the right type of news, and don't let them tell you they can smear Tulsi on you. All right. Peace.